final game. Simultaneous kickoffs today as well. Most of the games covered with commentary, which is very handy if you've got an app that allows you to watch all 6 fixtures at the same time, which we'll be doing, keeping you up to date if you are on the stream, because we don't want you to miss any of the action. As we get kickoff underway, the Western Strikers kicking to the left of your screens as they're in their yellow and blue home strip, whilst Playford playing their white and maroon outfit this evening after wearing a heritage kit last week, which for Black Dog Institute, great occasion, historical kit. Chance from the left. The Strikers slow things down. We'll keep an eye on that West Orange Bacala and Vipers FC game. Just a minute ahead of this one, this fixture. Not too much of a difference.
I think Playford will want to settle into the game quite quickly, get their foot on the ball, settle in some comfortable possession. Always just a lot of nerves probably for some of these Playford players, just trying to make sure that they put themselves in that position in case Vipers are able to do them a favour. Down at Jack Smith Park, there might be a chance for them.
Jeffrey, Vanuatu International with the clearance. Now it's Adrian Delfonso, senior footballer. His final game in many years of football. Calling the time. A bit too early. Mid to half, sorry. I'm saying 30s. Early to mid.
Early to mid 30s.
That's what I was going for. It's the wrong way around.
It would be good for him, not just to finish the win, but get a goal too. Good set piece opportunity for Playford.
Sent it off the head. Can they do something? They can't quite. Penalty. Early on, it was an early opportunity for Playford.
Not sure, from my angle, it didn't look like it actually hit the arm. It looked like maybe it hit the side of his stomach, but referee took a moment, looked over to his assistant, and was given the penalty.
Well, I just watching replay on my little screen. It does look like it may have just come off the arm. But anyway, about to take it. Can they get an early lead? They do! Isaac Mullen, who scores the opener for Playford FC. Well, this is incredible stuff, early scenes. And, the way it is, they just moved themselves from a live ladder up to top spot.
What a start. I mean, it looked like a bit of a contentious call for me, but, I mean, Playford get an early set piece, they put the ball in the mixer, they get a dubious call, but, to their credit, Isaac Mullen steps up, he takes full advantage, and Playford are off to an absolutely stunning start. We just spoke about how they wanted to settle some nerves early, and a goal does exactly that. Great start for Playford. Good penalty too. Keeper actually went the right way, but too much power.
Well, it's in the Mullen name to play good football. We all know that name all too well. His cousin, Alex Mullen's side, Campbelltown City, got the job done. Finished second on the NPL last night against his other cousin, who are brothers, Matt Mullen. He's from Marlborough Jets, and also Daniel Mullen. So all 4 cousins.
Alex and Daniel played well last night, and then Matt getting some minutes off the bench, and now Isaac gets an early goal here.
We might have to call round 21 the Mullen round in future years, or next year maybe, or in the same in the NPL potentially, or the Mullens.
That's an excellent point.
Udoni makes the run through, playing off Jacob Lavery.
Some Mullen family legacy at stake then tonight with Isaac hopefully looking to join his relatives in the NPL. I think it's important now in this scenario, you get an early goal if you're Playford. Don't get bothered by what's happening between Bacala and Vipers. Just stick to your job, try and get a second goal, just put this game to bed as early as possible. And and then the other thing too is, you know, the longer that this stays at 1-0 and Bacala and Vipers stays at 0-0, then Bacala might know what's going on, and that puts them under a little bit of pressure too. So yeah, it's always good if you're the team chasing to score early in a scenario like this. Just puts the emphasis back on Bacala.
It certainly does. Playford have the upper hand. Just quick around the grounds as well. There is a goal scored, but not in the game that we need to know. But Cumberland 1-0 up over Adelaide Blue Eagles. Still scoreless across the grounds so far.
So in the NPL and in State League 2, we had the top 4 play each other. Today we've got the 3rd and 4th playing each other. We've got the 5th and 8th playing each other. Yeah, so there's all these. Yeah.
And 1st and 2nd are playing two of the bottom teams.
Two of the bottom teams, yeah.
As we get ball forward for the Western Strikers. I think they're just holding this game well so far. Haven't really taken the majority. But that early penalty.
Imagine we'll provide some updates from that Sturt Cobblers game as well. It's a big game, of course, for finals too. And that Cumberland Blue Eagles game kind of is more of a it's either going to decide where those two finish, whether they finish Cumberland can finish above Blue Eagles or not. Decent response by Western Strikers here.
Zoni. Go on out for a goal kick. Lead Isaac Mullen on the score sheet. All around the grounds, around 8 minutes into their fixtures. Only one kicked off just a slight bit later. He's 2 minutes behind with West Adelaide victory. West Adelaide definitely need to win there, and they can potentially make finals if things go their way. It's about 3 or 4 teams that still can make the top 6. The only thing secured is the bottom 2. So.
And Cobras have really been on a resurgence in recent weeks, ever since Josh Smith took over there. Just on this one, good response by Western Strikers. Not easy when you're already coming to a game like this against a team that's got so much more to play for than you do, and you cop an early goal. But they responded well, tried to get on the ball a little bit. It's a real confidence body blow. You're already not feeling great about yourself being relegated, and then you concede an early goal. It's not helped one bit.
Sure, that string, the Western Strikers will be getting a lot of views a bit later on from this ground specifically.
Very fluid Playford in possession. Building up with the back 3. A lot of rotations happening in midfield, attacking areas. Set piece. The last set piece was they won a penalty, so might be a very fruitful route to goal from Playford today.
And they try and grab another goal here early on. The scoreboard in the grandstand's not working. Sent in. Goes deep. And the second Playford City from the set piece. Oh my goodness. 2 goals, 2 set piece opportunities, and they will take the lead once again and double it. What incredible start for Playford.
Well, set piece is the way to go for Playford today. I'm not too sure if Ben Moore had that in his plan as the main route to goal, but it's worked twice now, and this one looks like it's actually overhit, and he's looking for the back post. Ball travels a little bit further than that and goes all the way over the top of the goalkeeper, and Playford 2 goals up already, Johnny, and their job might be done by half-time here, the way this is panning out.
Certainly looks that way. Well, they just need the job done down the road. Vipers just need to get that goal if they want to just hold a bit of a relief, but otherwise going to be stressing for the whole 90 minutes if you're watching that score so closely.
I believe it was Santiago Tavares who took that free kick.
He's great inclusion this season. Only been here for a few games. Santiago from Colombia, but just comes most recently from Sydney.
Yeah, playing up front today with Fernandez.
This is his 5th start, the 2nd goal of the season.
Good position for Western Strikers.
He's down here, really good.
I'll tell you, hang on a minute.
Some teams, geez, that wouldn't have been great for the goal highlight wrap.
No. Not only that, but also I looked down at the chicken tenderloins that you were pointing out, and almost missed what's happening. But I've been gandering at the food in the crowd ever since we got here, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
And also, just nothing that impacts this game, but there has been another goal around the grounds. This time it's Cumberland United and Adelaide Blue Eagles are now 1-0 between each other. So back on level peggings.
Strange game, that one, because
Got to be careful. They've done well to quickly get it out of quick danger. Cianci, Fernandez. Just that very quick moment there. Almost turned it around quickly, but out of danger for the Western Strikers.
Well, they're totally bamboozled, aren't they? Western Strikers, they're panicking. They're clearly low on confidence, which is not surprising. And just ball back to the goalkeeper. He didn't look comfortable at all, did he? And could have been fatal if that ball was turned over there. But just on that other game, yeah, you mentioned Cumberland Blue Eagles. I mean, it's quite a strange game. They're both already wrapped up their spot for finals, and really just a case of, whether one will finish 3rd or 4th. They both got home finals as well. Luke Osprey just pushed the ball probably the first time in this game, maybe 2nd.
Some bad news just filtering through from Burkella's home ground, Justice Park. There has been a goal for West Orange. Burkella, they take the lead and they're back on top spot. 1-0. 15 minutes in, so just a little bit of bad news. However, still a lot of time to go, but not looking too flash now because this time Vipers FC aren't too much higher up than their counterparts, Western Strikers. But a goal in football, anything can happen.
Well, Vipers, have probably got the quality to challenge Burkella, more so than you'd say probably about Strikers here against Playford. But that's a massive goal for Burkella, because like we just spoke about with Playford here, the first goal kind of easing nerves and helping you ease into the game. For Burkella, that's a goal which could really just set them on their way to a comfortable performance there too. So we might see both teams just do it comfortably tonight, Johnny.
Both teams need a win now. Playford need the win. for any chance as strikers try and claw their way through. Playford need that win no matter what. Otherwise, they will finish second on the ladder. But now that they're leading, now in front by a little bit of a margin, West Torrens McCullough need no less than a win. So it almost like there's more pressure on McCullough than there is for Playford at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if Vipers get an equaliser before half-time, then all of a sudden the pressure goes up completely for McCullough.
He sent it just over.
Also because Playford's goal difference is better, so a draw for Bacala and Playford win, and that'll be enough for Playford to finish first.
Jeffrey. Just got to be careful. Benetti couldn't quite pick it up. There's an opportunity here. And it's Fernandez. But it's offside? Yes, it is.
It's offside, or maybe it was a foul call?
I think it might have been foul. You might be right. I couldn't quite see it with the view here. My window was blocking me.
Not too sure if there was much of a foul in it. If it was a foul. Again, Western Strikers just not comfortable at all with the ball, playing it around at the back. Might just need to take a more no-nonsense approach. That Playford press is really causing some issues.
That's Barrett.
Lewis Benetti, the Strikers goalkeeper, hasn't looked very comfortable so far. Probably would think could have done better with the second goal as well. Space here.
Costo sends it over. It's taken out. French.
Foul there, but he's ruled offside.
Saturday night football. What a perfect night for this occasion. Would be even better for Playford if the counterparts in Vipers FC can get an equaliser in their fixture. There's that scoreboard back in action.
It's got 2 minutes on the clock, Johnny. It's pretty long 2 minutes that we've been playing here.
2 goals in 2 minutes. That's pretty good for Playford.
Well, it basically felt like that, didn't it? So.
And the Strikers send it forward. Costo. Fonzo. Mendez. Tries to link it up, looking the way off to Beres. Benetti comes out. Here's the foul. We'll receive a yellow for his actions. Well, no. We're saying a little for red, but
he's reached for the top pocket.
Yes.
It's
hard to tell.
It's red. I think it's red.
Yeah, it looks
is
red.
It is. The angle that we're on, we'd like sight onto the card, but no, it's red. Wow.
Wow, he's gone to the top pocket. And this has just gone from bad to worst.
Well,
worse for the Western Strikers.
Yeah. Lewis Benetti, he's had a shocking start to this game, Johnny. The second goal should have done better. There's moments playing out from the back where he hasn't looked comfortable, and then now this ball there, I don't think he needs to come all that way, and as soon as he does that, he gives the Barres the option to press and to try and win it back, and as soon as you give the ball away as a goalkeeper there, you put yourself in a really bad situation. Looks like he's still waiting on the pitch. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, but
he's just disappointed in himself to let his team down, I'm sure. Obviously, Seth Buttery was in the lineup last week and out due to injury. So, we'll need to bring the reserve goalkeeper on turn. Just not the way he wanted to end his season. We'll be out for round 1 next year.
No, and I think if Western Strikers are looking to this game to be maybe a nice sort of send-off for Adrian D'Alfonso and to really kind of finish what's been a dismal season on a high, looks like it's just going to get bleaker. Playford now, we know how good they are in possession. They're 2-0 up, they're playing against 10. Strikers aren't careful, this could get ugly real quick. And another set piece as a result too, Johnny, so.
Good. They get another goal. However, unfortunately, some news filtering in again. The Calais have scored their second, now 2-0 up. So it's almost looking like both these two games are sealed before the 20-minute mark.
Johnny, what's going on? The football gods are not smiling down on SA football this weekend, and
No.
I'm not happy about it. We've had no drama at all.
We wanted some late drama. Can they just get the win? Maybe the drama might come in final football, where
Maybe it's being saved, yeah.
possibly a 4th or 5th or 6th place team come in and grab that last promotion spot. And then Des lines up. And straight to little deflection, goes out just slight wide. And we'll get that corner though. It's the first of the game.
Giovanni Primaro is the sub-goalkeeper. An awkward one for him to deal with, had that deflected on target. Good playing by the end of that. Looks like Youngest, the shortest player on the pitch. The striker's goalkeeper who's just been subbed on. Good opportunity for him though. I mean, probably going to get tested quite a bit. Teams winning games they're supposed to win. It's not fun in football. We need upsets for some entertainment. But you're right, Johnny. Maybe we'll get them in finals.
We possibly will. Anything can happen in finals football is what we love.
Western Strikers have been relatively on the front foot, out of possession, haven't really been defending too deeply. We'll see if that changes now with 10 men. Are they going to get into some sort of damage limitation mode? Or they're just going to give it a crack and see if they can get one back and make things interesting. Maybe that's what we're waiting for, Johnny. Some miraculous comeback from Vipers or Western Strikers here.
Maybe. Or we have to wait till Monday when we find out that the team sheet error maybe in no returns.
Football gods are giving us that one this year.
They do something. And you're right. It's on the ball. It's cleared out by Tassel. Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey's had a good start for Strikers. Looks pretty comfortable. They're sweeping really well. Some of these balls that are in behind. Need some help, I think, from their fullbacks. A lot of space being exploited in behind those areas.
Off the leg of Braden French. Braden started every game this season for the Playford City. One of 5 to do so for this side. And for the other side, though, Western Strikers, only one player has managed to do that, play every single game and start. Jake Cianci. So that really shows the inconsistency for the Strikers this season.
Well, yeah, that and the consistency of Jake Cianci as well, because it's not easy to start every game.
Absolutely. Great player. Fernandez comes in.
So, yeah.
Quickly saved.
Yeah. Yeah, good work again. Good work again by Kamara. He's looked really comfortable, actually, since he's come in. Fernandez looks like he's in the mood tonight. We might see a goal from him at some point, but
we have seen a goal around the ground as well. We'll do a quick update. Salisbury United scored over Fulham, 1-0 lead, and Western Strikers also 2-0 up over Victory. LA Cobras up 1-0 over Sturt Lions, and Cumberland 1-0 with LA Blue Eagles, and the one we all care about down here tonight is the West Torrens McKellar, 2-0 up still over Vipers FC. That's it, the camera. Cameraman all good?
Tafaso Jeffrey was so disappointed with Western Strikers' performance, he didn't even want it televised anymore, Johnny. Tried to take the camera out.
He probably thinks if the
he's gone for another wild clearance.
He probably thinks if the camera gets wiped out, the goals do too.
Maybe he's trying to help Bacala out, remove all evidence that the game was played.
Nonetheless, we're going to just soak up the action here. The last regular season football action. Well, what I just gave you was a little sigh of goal gone across the face of goal from Vipers FC. And just had a great shot on target.
Interesting.
So, still some glimmer of hope in that fixture.
See, Johnny, that Vipers comeback. I reckon that's. I'm gonna plant my flag on a miraculous comeback somewhere, either here or down at Jackson's Park. Also, I wonder what the chances are that Zoe Sakani scored one of those two goals for Bacala. That man has been killing it in recent weeks. Too easy for Playford at the moment. Oh.
And steps in. Can they do something against Kareem? They do. Santiago Tavares gets his second for the game, and they're well and truly on track to secure themselves 3 points. The job's being done down here at Regency Park, but just down the road where it all matters. But nonetheless, great game of football so far from Playford.
Well, a great game of football, but an easy game of football, Johnny, we have to say. I literally just said, just before that ball was played in behind, this is way too easy for Playford at the moment. There's just no pressure on the ball from strikers at all. And then to turn, little ball in behind, Tavares, it's in a good area where it's 50-50 with the goalkeeper, takes his chances, and Primaro comes out maybe with not enough aggression on the ball, but to be honest with you, it's a pretty good ball that was played in behind. And in the end, ricochets, and it's an easy tap in for Tavares. He's got a double. Playford might have another one here, Johnny.
As Fernandez gets back on the ball, can he do something? He's got the class. He's got Tavares, and oh my goodness, it's four! Playford sitting through Andrew Butler. They get their fourth, and now it's an onslaught.
Well, this is getting out of hand. From the kickoff, Western Strikers, they can't even get the ball for 5 passes from the kickoff. There's a poor ball, ricochets, Tavares, good pressing again. Fernandez, they square it back and then eventually drops, and it's a thumping finish. Not too sure who that was exactly for Playford, but
Butler.
It was Butler, and Primaro got a hand on it. He's tried his best there. But this is, for Western Strikers, you've got to put your pride here. You've got to prioritise that. And at the moment, this is looking like this is going to reach double digits, Johnny. This is insane.
Well, probably not the send-off, or definitely not the send-off Henry D'Alfonso would have dreamt of, but unfortunately, class of Playford City just really overshadowing this fixture. Really see a difference from second to second last in the league, in State League 1.
I want to point out as well, that was Ben Woolard who gave that assist for the third goal. Really nice ball. Thought I would give him a shout out there. Most of the strikers are just, I mean, you know, it's natural to mail it in when you've been relegated, but there's got to be some sort of pride, personal pride, that you have to value in a game like this, and they just haven't brought it.
Posto, D'Alfonso, Ospai, casually leaves it to Woolard.
Wonder what Luke Ospai's thinking about back there. It's having a pretty quiet day. Luke Ospai will probably get his phone out and watch a little bit of the Picala game.
Probably is.
Probably is. Probably got a behind the goal there.
Checking out Football 24. It's probably the reason why it's crashed on a few people's phones. Still the goalkeepers are sitting on it. Woolard. It's in the area. Tyson Harriman. Just missed one game so far this season. Started the rest.
We'll start to see some of these Playford players. Posto,
Suarez,
eventually clears it, but I think some of these Playford players might get a little bit greedy when you get in the mood like this. I think Christos Penendez will definitely want to get in on the action.
And also his former side in Adelaide Olympic will be coming into the State League 1 next year. So his current side could take the place of his former side in the NPL, which I'm sure he would be happy with his choice from last season, making the trek over.
Yeah, and of course, that's right. And we've got a lot of ex-NPL players in here, players that have played for some of the better clubs in the NPL too. Guys like Luke Ospai at Metro, Sean Harvey at Campbelltown, looking to rejoin the elite, I guess.
Yes, they did. Braden French was the target. That's a run for the strikers. Donny tries to slot it through. It's D'Alfonso. He couldn't get there in time. What a ending to his career it would be on a, what is a dampened occasion due to the scoreline, but to get a goal would be just the icing on the cake.
That's right. I think he'll definitely, there's not too much he can do on the defensive side of the ball, and that's where the problems have been. Another attacking move.
Tavares done well there.
Yeah, good challenge by New.
Former FK Belgrade player. Swap over to the strikers. From the back, Woolard.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for...
Great save.
Well done by the keeper. Really well done. Didn't shy away from it. Really been heavily involved already. It's a good learning experience for him, for sure. Yeah, strikers, nice little moment there before. Good ball by Tadoni. Right idea. It was the only really ball we had on for D'Alfonso. Just a little bit too much weight on it. And that's really, you know, if they can just get a goal before half-time, just to really stop the bleeding, or at least see this out till half-time.
Yes. And the live ladder update from the top six. Western Torrens, Picala sitting top, 46 points. Playford, 44 on second, and also Aleppo Eagles sitting in third, 39 points, followed by Cumberland with 37 points in the final two spots. Fifth place, Salisbury United, followed by West Adelaide in sixth. So West Adelaide has somehow managed, despite the two changes of coaches have managed to sneak into finals as it stands.
And it's interesting when you look at Salisbury United in fifth and you think it was only, 12 months ago that Salisbury United and Western Strikers were playing in the...
Sent in across the face, still alive. A quick clearance.
That's right, moment.
From Menakela. Ryan with the head. Varez. Calling for new ball looked.
And Johnny, there's no time for analysis today because there's a chance every 30 seconds. But again, it's down this right-hand side as well. Braden French is having a lot of joy down this right-hand side. Him and Tabara is creating these...
Oh, he's playing in the other game. Oh, sorry. Joyce Takani. Sorry. I'm joking. You said a lot of joy.
Oh.
Anyway, enough of my jokes. Keep going. You actually have a really good analysis.
No, it's...
I just ruined that.
No. It's, just with Tavares and Braden French on this right-hand side, creating those 2v1s, Composto having to deal with one or the other on a lot of occasions. But yeah, to your point, to my point before, just about Salisbury United and Western Strikers, you can see in 12 months how the fortunes changed for two clubs. Salisbury United kicked on, they've been able to maintain and actually make some waves in State League 1, but unfortunately for Western Strikers, they'll be coming back down and having to regroup. Great job that Matty Gaston has done at Salisbury United.
Also around the grounds as well, I think Cumberland maybe either Cumberland or Blue Eagles have been given a penalty.
Yep.
So not sure who it is just yet, but we'll keep you updated. I'm loving this. I love this simultaneous kickoff.
I'd love it even more if there was some serious drama.
Well, they have been in the finals with West Adelaide making their way in, so there has been a little bit of drama there.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest, we're looking at Vipers now, aren't we? To get a goal before half-time and make things a little bit interesting.
Do I have to message Maggie Brahim to maybe do some magic?
Yeah. Just tell him.
Just for the sake of the broadcast. No bias here. The only bias is the sake of our home viewers and the entertainment factor of this local football action. I know what I'm eyeing off, though. It's our half-time food. And it's whipped in. Goes near post. D'Alfonso leaves it. Cianci. Playford now. Trying to quickly turn things around.
Work by the young boy again on the corner. Primara. Stood firm. Well protected by his defenders too. Yeah, we got the, what are we calling it? The Apex Derby as well next year in State League 1.
Yep. I said it last night and it's already taken effect.
I think that's where I got it, Johnny, yeah.
I came up with it, ironically, while I was in bed. So...
as you do.
Always thinking about derbies.
Late at night in bed thinking about new not NPLSA, State League 1 derbies. SA football derbies.
Exactly. Yeah. The reason why is because it's the death of the M2 derby for some time, with Adelaide Olympic being relegated with their M2 counterparts, Croydon FC. It's Tavares!
Oh, great save.
Oh, great save from this young keeper. Since he's come on, Giovanni Primaro has pulled off some great saves and moments. Maybe, just maybe, they should have put him on start the game tonight. Oh,
well, it's a real baptism of fire, isn't it? When your initial keeper gets sent off and you have to chuck your sub goalkeeper. Well, that's a fantastic save. That ball was definitely nestling into the bottom left corner by Tabares, who is absolutely in the mood tonight for Playford. But Primaro, ever since that fourth goal as well, has really steadied himself. He's been really assured. Good on him.
Tent Loke comes off. Stefan Dodoni still fighting in the area. Oh, Another opportunity around the grounds. Vipers FC right across the face and just missed. Just out wide. There's still some hope down there.
There's a couple chances for Vipers now, isn't it, Johnny?
There have been a couple of chances for Vipers.
Great turnout there, Bacala, by the looks of it.
Oh, wow. Actually, it's packed down there at Bacala.
Fantastic.
Everyone assuming that they're going to win the league. And as it stands, they are.
Just come from Pontian as well earlier today. Fantastic story there. Getting promoted to State League 1 for the first time. Some crazy celebrations at full time. A lot of the Pontian juniors just going nuts.
That's what you love about football. Tavares, can he get his hat trick? No, not just yet.
I think Christos Menendez is going to go to his teammates at half-time and going to be saying, hey, stop looking for Tavares and start looking for me a little bit more too. But nah, I think those two are an absolute threat up front, aren't they? They work really well together, that kind of target man and small man combo. Tavares with his runs in behind, his pressing. And really this game is just exclusively being played in the Western Strikers half. Playford totally dominating. It's like a training drill, really.
It is.
Seems like Bacala aren't having the same sort of comfort in their game, which I think Playford will be pretty pleased about. I think they'll be even more pleased if Vipers could convert a chance.
Well, they've got a corner, Vipers, so I will keep you updated as time goes on. They've got 3 minutes remaining in their fixture. Just 2 minutes remaining down here. Sorry, 3. But just the same, we're at a minute behind theirs.
As Ben Woolard thought, why not? Have a shot, we're 4-0 up.
Talk about where there's 4 goals as well. Cumberland United, Alabama Eagles back on level peggings, 2-2. There's now a goal in every fixture across the grounds.
Sturt Cobra's score, Johnny?
Sturt Cobras is up 1-0 over Sturt Lions.
Wow.
So we'll get a quick
I wonder if Cobras have put themselves in a position in a top 6 spot. annoyed with my missing your jokes. That's what it is.
Exactly.
It'll just take a while to get.
Well, Alfonso. It's half time. Down here, no additional time by the looks of it from the referees. I think Western Strikers would be happy with that decision as they go back to the change rooms. And, well, we will reset as Vipers are still currently trailing 2-0 to West Torres Bacala. So that's the game that we need. Another goal in, or 2 at minimum, to be a draw for this game to mean something for Playford City. But as it stands, Playford City 4-0 up, finishing in second place on the ladder.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Welcome all to the Summit Sports and Recreation Centre for the round 2 all to Campbelltown. They lost 2-0 at home to Modbury last weekend, so that put a little stutter in their course for the last couple of games of this season. But a big game like this away from home.
And they'll go up to 6. They'll leapfrog Beargrad and Croydon, who have both got 25 points.
We're underway here. That's Jovanovic and Ayubi leading the line for Adelaide United. Of course, we've got a couple of other ins this week. Johnny Yule tackling with the eye now. And it'll be Stanisic to come away with it. Another poor giveaway that time to Gutierrez. What a great save from Ethan Cox there.
Fantastic save, but what a strike from Gutierrez as well. The ball just broke to him.
Time in that wing, and they're still battling it out. And still stays in as well. Crawford might get a second opportunity. He's gone past him. Finds Jovanovic into the box. Left-footed strike. Luka Jovanovic. 7 goals for the season now. And that's why he's leading marksman for our Adelaide United.
That was a great strike to the far post, wasn't it? Curled in with a great angle of it, didn't we? curled it into this to that far post and beyond the reach of Oxenham, and that is a hell of a reach that he's got too. So to beat him there, fantastic shot.
They always go short from corners, so now it's Yule, edge of the box. We've seen him crack it from here. It looks like it might have got a deflection out for another corner, but he was looking for another screamer there, Johnny Yule. Here's Crawford with an excellent ball to Garuccio. He's found his way in behind. A rock's almost there. Just past the post from Garuccio, though.
Little stab with the left foot. It was a toe poke, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that got away from him there, and obviously he's just had a little bit of extra speed to get on the end of it. And both teams have been playing to the conditions quite well. Now it's Leai, edge of the box, his first strike and goal. The left-footed strike that Cox has claimed, who's near. Goes far post for Dorban now. Great save, though, from Cox. He stayed on side as well. I'm sure the Adelaide United backline were wondering how he got away from them all. And top scorer at this venue for visiting teams. In the NPL at least. But he's obviously scored here on two occasions. And these days, Garuccio's now crowded out by Adelaide City numbers. But he's done enough pressure to win it again. It's Luka Jovanovic going one way then the other. Enough time to shoot. He hasn't. And the referee's pointing to the penalty spot.
I don't think that. I'm surprised at that. Look, all respect to the ref. He's made the decision. He's not going to change his mind, but...
almost a save there from Dakota Oshanan, but it's found its way into the top left corner. It's 2-0, and that's 2 for Luka.
Yeah, Oxenham a bit upset with himself. He did get a hand to it. Good goalkeeping, and he's a big guy. He'd be hard to beat from anywhere, I think. But Oxenham a bit unlucky. Got a hand to it, not quite enough to push it out to the side. And
for Adelaide United now. He's got Garuccio coming with the overlap. He's going to float it into the near post, far post. It goes to Yaya Dakuli with a tap in on his left foot. And as we just mentioned, Luka Jovanovic loves this venue. No one loves him more than Yaya Dakuli. 3 goals in 3 years, David.
Wow. And what a celebration. Look, I think that might just be it for Adelaide City. I think they've really struggled to try and be clinical up front, and now they find themselves 3-0 down. And
Booker now sets to deliver in a dangerous spot. What a save from Ethan Cox. As well on the broadcast as well, they did mention. Oh, sorry, there's Luka Jovanovic has nipped that one in. Looking to find somebody, or he's going to go for a hat-trick. He might. Luka Jovanovic! There it is. 3 for the man, 3 for the number 9, and that's back-to-back hat-tricks for Luka Jovanovic.
Fine finish, and Adelaide City backed off again. I mean, this is what they were doing. This is what I was talking about before. They sort of backed off and they let him come through, and I thought he was going to play it across the face of goal, and maybe City did as well, but in the end he's had a shot that's beaten Oxenham from a fairly tight angle, but they just backed off and gave him the freedom of...
Barker, it's not too rural compared to a couple of other games that play in rural venues, but it's only about 25-30 minutes from the city, and anything east side as well. So another big game here at Mount Barker. Adelaide United that finished 4-0 win over Adelaide City, with the highlight being, I'm sure you can't take the man of the match away now from Luka Jovanovic.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Welcome to Kilburn Sportsplex. For Football SA's broadcast, they're led out by tonight's referee, Mark Padros, and the assistant referees are Noah Dempsey and Mark Dempsey. Both teams are in their... just waiting on the whistle, and there it is, and we are away. Early touches for the back line, and maybe get an early shot away, a chance for City. West Adelaide trying to clear. It's come out to Atkins. Just wide. Good start for City. Is this a chance for Burns to get onto the ball? Abby Burns. It comes into the shot. She can take a shot. Burns, excellent save. It comes to Blackett. It's a goal. It's a goal for Nicole Blackett. And who better to score the opening goal in the WNPL at Kilburn? In the minds of all of West players. But they're under pressure now from Dorber. Dorber might equalise. She's done really, really well. That's a tremendous goal by Chelsea Dorber. Pete is ahead of her. Gray wants to get it into Guajardo. It's a good ball. Pete! It's just wide. Macaulay wants to get it up onto the attacking left. And that's where Guajardo is, who's swapped with Seaton. Guajardo! It's coming out to Burnett. And Gray tries the shot. No problem there for Leon. Johns is overlapping. Macri decides to go forward and get it to Burnett. Burnett! Good save, Lucas. Good move by West, though. But Noto, her ball's only found Guajardo here. Guajardo will go the shot. Noto, oh, she had to dive in the end. Now Pete and McFarlane are there. Takes on Burnett. It's a good ball through. Dorber goes the shot. Saved by Noto. Here's Hodgson for West. Gets a good cross in. And it might come out to Mitchell. But it's blasted wide. It's back with Hodgson. Mitchell gets it inboard. That's a nice ball. Blackett. Nicole Blackett. Oh, yes. It's a classic Blackett goal and she gets her second and West are back in front. Macri's onside here. And Mullen is bursting in the middle. It's the first time ball. Mullen! Great move, West. Abby back in board. But, oh, it's come through to Pete. The flag stays down. Nora Pete! Straight to Noto. Johns. That ball. Blackett is there. Nicole Blackett. Is this the hat trick? Blackett! Saved. Costanzo puts it back in board. Away by Gilchrist. But now it's with DeCola, who's onside. DeCola, that's a really good cross. Macri. Pitched away by Lucas. But still the ball's still pinballing in the area. And now it's a shot from Mullen! Mallory Mullen makes it 3-1. DeCola tries to get it inboard. Burnett. That's a good touch. Mullen! Saved. It's going to be another West corner. And City on the march again. There's the ball for Hodgson. Hodgson is onside. Emily Hodgson. Will she go the shot? She squares it. It must be a goal, and it is. And that's another really good ball from Johns to Blackett. Blackett, Macri sprinting in, so's Mullen. Still Blackett. Gets the cross. No, she goes for goal and gets her hat-trick. Nicole Blackett makes it 5-1. Guajardo looking for a late consolation. Guajardo goes the shot. It's a great shot. It's a great goal by Valeria Guajardo. Remaining. Macaulay with the clearance. And that is the final whistle. A fantastic win for West Adelaide here at Kilburn. A great way to mark this historic occasion for the home side.
As here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal! The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot.
Welcome back to Regency Park, the official home of Croydon FC, but the temporary home of Western Strikers as they host Playford City in this round 22 clash. Big fixture today, final of the year. Playford City about to kick it back underway. far as in the centre. Don't think there's any changes been made at half-time from either of these two sides. Which you would expect from Playford's side. They've been playing great football. Get us back underway. Playford City Patriots. 4-0 lead over Western Strikers. They need a win today to try and give themselves the right amount of points to still top spot, but still need the Western Strikers to either draw or lose in their fixture, where they're currently up 2-0 at half-time over Vipers FC. Their game yet to start down at Jack Smith Park.
Looks like
and it's another goal. Early goal for Playford FC. This is exactly Playford City. Patriots have just come out firing in the second half, and an early goal to just extend the lead. Exactly what we thought they would do. And what a goal it was as well.
Well, it was a stunning strike. Playford straight onto it to start this second half, getting that fifth goal and really putting this game well and truly to bed. But sustained pressure straight away off from the get-go in the second half, and then it's initial ball in, it's cleared, and then it's an absolutely stunning strike. No chance for young Primaro, and Playford City are absolutely cruising today, Johnny. They actually did make a couple of changes at half-time. So it's like Benjamin Toffoli came on, and so did Yaz Sudic as well.
So it was a slight change
from the Playford side of things, maybe just keeping some of their starters fresh.
And also with Yaz Sudic, his first game back this season after suffering an ACL injury. And also to note, it's his 299th game. ...299th career game for Yaz Sudic. And also went through his ACL injury without even going through the surgery, the process a lot of players take. So built it up himself. It's a great occasion to be able to get back in. Just that run from Ben Woolard.
Yes, it looks like Playford operating with some wing backs in this second half. You've got back three of Toffoli, Sean Harvey in the middle, and Harriman is the left-sided centre-back. One guy who really does need to mention, obviously scored the first goal of the penalty. Isaac Mullen has been fantastic today. He's totally controlled the middle of the park. Always been willing to receive the ball, changing angles with his passes. And pretty good defensively as well, protecting his centre-backs. So not too much left on the bingo card or the checklist for Ben Moore here. Basically a matter of keeping everyone fit and maybe getting Christos Penendez a goal, but really you're just waiting for maybe some positive news elsewhere at Jack Smith Park, and at the moment it doesn't look like it's coming. just so disappointing for Western Strikers. You know, they probably had some firm words at half-time. We said to themselves, look, we need to come out and show a much better account of ourselves. We can't be conceding 4 goals in one half and just allowing Playford such an easy time of it, and then just to concede straight away to start the second half. Your team talk just goes straight out the window. It's really disappointing. Looks like he's strayed too far yet. Jeffrey. Let's that one run.
Talking about chicken tenders, my delivery just arrived.
Were we talking about chicken tenders?
Not just now. We were talking about it. I was thinking about it. We were talking about it pre-halftime. I've been thinking about it the whole way through.
Oh, yeah, we were. Yes, that's right. You've gone for some chicken tenders. I've just gone for some chips.
Iconic Kitchen do a great job down here.
Definitely.
Their staff as well. Well, you'd say, unfortunately, it's done and dusted down at Jack Smith Park. West Torrens Bacalla have scored their 3rd goal and now lead Vipers 3-0 in the second half. So, unfortunately for Playford, that is it. Very disappointing end to the season. Ben Moore's side, they've worked hard all year, but I remember, and the funny thing as well, my Facebook memories, they're good for some reasons, popped up today that on this day 6 years ago, one of my first commentary games, probably my 3rd or 4th,
I saw that, yeah,
was at Playford City and Adelaide Hills Hawks in a semi-final the year that they won promotion, his first year in coaching. So what a year that was for him, year 1, but it's been a hard slog ever since. He's worked hard. If they had finished first, it would have been very cool. But his first year of State League 1 was a 9th place finish, followed by 6th place, then 5th, 3rd last year, and this year will be 2nd. So what a great slow move up on the ladder and slowly building this side to what is almost an NPL side. Built as an NPL side, just need that NPL game, and there's another opportunity.
Oh, well done.
Cleared out. I think it's a corner.
Yeah, brilliant work. Brilliant work by the goalkeeper. It's not an easy cross to deal with. We've spoken about his height. And ball's hanging in the air. It's never easy for a goalkeeper, regardless of height, to be honest with you. And then he parries it well, and then it's come back and fired back in straight away. It's a good reflex save. But yeah, Playford have gradually built up to this moment. But unfortunately, in terms of first, it really did come down to that game 2 rounds ago in round 20 on that Friday night where Bacalla beat them 2-1, and that's going to end up basically being the title decider. Here they go looking for a 6.
Sent in. Does Bill Primaro. Not too much work, hard work for him, but he's done well since coming on in the trying circumstances.
So, Johnny, this our first is wrapped up. We've got our relegated teams, so everything's kind of done and dusted. What do you want to talk about for 40 minutes?
These chicken tenders sitting in front of me. That's a great shot, just out wide. It's going to be soggy by the time this game's over. It's all right.
I think you'll probably see Playford make a few changes. Looks like the Western Strikers coach is talking to a few of his subs. He's probably going to chase things up, chuck a few young boys on there. Give them a run. Why not? Playford, here they go again maybe with Tabares, but it's a foul. But I think for Playford, Ben Moore, maybe some of his more reliable, regular first-team starters he'll be taking off at some point. No need to risk any injuries. Of course, Bacala's job is done now. They'll be going up automatically, even though they'll be in the finals, of course. But Playford are now gearing up for a massive, massive final series. Might be a chance here. Probably the first time in a long time that we've seen Western Strikers venture forward. It's all about pride this last 40 minutes. And they are going to make a couple of changes.
They will go to the bench. The Western Strikers.
Done.
Brock Mitchell to come off. On, sorry. Donny calling it a night. Not quite sure who else came off.
Yeah, it was Jake
Cianci.
Jake Cianci, who also came off with Stefan Dodone.
And it's Christos Stamatolopoulos also making his way on this evening. For what is his sixth? I can't say that. Six appearances.
I would say, has Christos got any relationship with Apostolos Stamatolopoulos? But I think Stamatolopoulos is probably a very, very common Greek last name.
Yes.
So, what's Apostolos?
Stamatolopoulos, and then there's also
with Adelaide United for a bit, and now he's over in Motherwell, in Scotland.
LA Olympics former coach Stamatolopoulos as well.
Yeah.
Just coming off a bit sore. In this instance, Ben Woolard just clutching at his knee.
I think this game too really signifies the difference of where these two clubs are at, as Johnny's just
oh, sorry, I was just watching the Vipers game, and I know it's
another chance,
another great chance right across the face of goal, and they just missed it. So I know in that instance they can't, it's a big ask to come back from 3-0 down, but a goal now with 35 minutes would have been handy for him.
Yeah, wow. Oh, man.
That was very close.
Big chance. Ball going across the face of goal. The Vipers have had their chances, but in the day when you play a top team like Bacala, don't take your chances and you leave the back door open and give them opportunities, they're going to punish you. And so this is what we're talking about for Playford that is a little bit concerning. You do not want any injuries whatsoever. They need everyone fit and firing going into what is a massive postseason. Ben Woolard as well has been really good tonight. And a bit of ice spray there. But yeah, just my point before about you've got Western Strikers who have come up this year and it's clearly just been a bridge too far for them. And then we've got Playford who have added someone like Christos Penendez to their roster and, you know, have built a team over the last few years that is very much NPL ready should they go up. So you just got this kind of collision of these two teams that are really going in different directions and with different long-term aspirations probably. Western Strikers will definitely look to get straight back up. But Playford have been eyeing the NPL for a while. Nice run.
Just gone out with a deflection, so it will be a corner. As 2 goals have been scored around the grounds as well. West Adelaide now 4-0 ahead of Adelaide Victory, whilst Cumberland United has scored a third, 3-2 over Adelaide Blue Eagles. As we do a live score ladder update.
Well, Adelaide Victory and Western Strikers trying to outdo each other with
who can concede the most goals.
Who can concede the most goals tonight.
Oh, well, unfortunate news now. It is done and dusted. A 4-0 lead for West Torrens Berkala. Playford will finish second, and it's Western Strikers in this game, though. They get a goal back, and it's 5-1. So, it's away. They want to try and get at least a consolation in this one. And Playford, just without even realising, have let that one through, and just from the corner as well. So great goal, despite the occasion so far.
Oh,
what a goal it was.
It's a fantastic finish, wasn't it? By
Brody Barrow.
Yeah, Brody Barrow. Nice little short corner. And Luke Osby, maybe a little bit rusty there. He hasn't been involved at all in this game. And then you're facing a cross, and he hasn't really parried it with the distance that he would want. Straight back into the danger. And Brody Barrow with a really, really nice finish. And again, it's just something for Western Strikers. Feel a bit more positive about the performance. No foul there. Try and spring forward again, maybe. I think maybe Ben Moore might be a little bit frustrated without the clean sheet now, but I think last game of the season, won't be too fussed about it. But yeah, you mentioned there, Berkala going up 4-0. And really, the only danger to both these teams, Berkala and Playford today, was complacency, facing 2 teams that they're expected to win against. And both of them have passed the test with flying colours.
And right on the same time as well, West Torrens Berkala pretty much sealed their victory at the same time that Playford conceded.
Yeah.
Could not have scripted that any better.
Here they go again.
It's sent in, across the face. Christos Stamatolopoulos finds himself on the ball.
It's like it was 23 celebrating for Berkala from the images that we saw. I think it's Thanasis Lessie who scored maybe Berkala's 4th. Don't hold me to that. It's a good spell for Western Strikers. Just trying to maybe just remind Playford that they are playing someone today. And
the way to put it?
That is a way to put it. But look, no, it's much better from them. Just trying to be a bit positive. They've got 10 men. It's not easy. And as I say that, Playford are coming forward again, but it's well nullified. Maybe in this spell here they can get Adrian D'Alfonso the goal that he so desperately craves.
Just a quick note as well. If anyone that does go out to local football, they'll know the food is one of the best things about local football. It's very unfortunate this venue, this is the last time it'll probably be used during the final for the season this year for senior football. Both Western Strikers and Croydon FC.
Croydon Reserves did win the league today, finishing top. So
if they so they will play some home finals.
They will
right?
play at least one game here at Regency Park.
Well, that's good because these chicken tenders are the best chicken tenders I've had in local football.
Johnny, you might have to come and commentate a Croydon Reserves game just for those chicken tenders.
Commentate? I'm not commentating because I want to eat the chicken tenders in peace. Haven't been able to eat them properly while calling this game. But definitely worth to come and check it out. Got to say, Service FM had the best chicken tenders, but this has gone one up. I would say it's a whole chicken breast they've given me. Cut into 3 pieces. Absolute class.
running it fine in the halftime break as well. Should have gone for the chicken tenders. It takes a little bit longer than a small bucket of chips. Here they come.
Playford pushing forward. It's Ryan. Sends it through. Can they do it? Yes, they do! Playford just getting their 6th now. And 6-1. Absolutely securing their lead. And, well, it's just getting out of hand at this venue.
Oh, that's a great goal. That's a brilliant goal by Playford. Spring forward. They got numbers. They got space to attack into. Tabarez brings the ball inside. Nice little ball, and then it's just a simple combo. Little touch in behind. Great finish across Primaro. Had absolutely no chance. Playford reasserting themselves in the game. And getting that 6th goal. Restoring that 5-goal lead.
Playing it out the back. Primaro. Ryan. Henry for Western Strikers. Mateo, Di Matteo. Nice ball over. Falls to Brock Mitchell. Just couldn't quite hold on to it though. Tyson Harriman. Just solid there.
Contest by both players. Brock Mitchell fighting hard. Trying to win the ball back. Playford just very much a class above. You can just see how comfortable they are on the ball. They've got their rotations happening away from the ball. Very fluid. Penendez, Tabarez, Ryan, all on the same wavelength. Got a 6 in Isaac Mullen, who's got the quality he has. Team very, very, very strong going into the finals.
Pretty much most of the venues have games decided already. The only one that's really tight is the Cumberland United Blue Eagles game, which is the only one that's pretty much very even in terms of table positioning heading into this fixture.
You always get that one sort of silly game in the final round. Probably that one there. We saw Para Hills and South Adelaide last night in the NPL. Para Hills playing with fire. And
South Adelaide just given the last fight before they head into the State League 1 next year.
Well, and that's, you know, you look at that and you look at South Adelaide the last couple of weeks. They pushed Olympic all the way. Could have got a result there and then fought back really well against Para Hills. And you look at Western Strikers today and they've just kind of mailed it in and just kind of season for them has finished a while ago for sure. There's Modbury Playford made quite a few changes here. So we've got
Lost my highlighter, which is very important for my substitutions, but that's all right.
Yeah, it looks like Penendez has come off for Playford. We've seen the old soul. Reece Townsend's come on. Taj Claridge as well. And Ethan Allgate. All coming on for Playford. So Daniel Ryan coming off Christos Penendez as well. As expected, Ben Moore just taking off some of his starters. Ball goes in the box.
They do another one. It's over the crossbar. It's, nearing the end of the season for the Western Strikers. 20 minutes remaining.
Samuel Voigt was the other player who came off for Playford. So Voigt, that's Voigt, Ryan and Penendez off. And Claridge, Townsend and Allgate on for Playford. 3 changes.
Townsend, any relation to Danny Townsend? Former APL?
Let's hope not. And I won't expand further, Johnny.
Well, if he is related, he's a great guy.
Oh.
And as I said, as a joke...
Sends him to the ground. Look at the fuss of Jeffrey, just taking matters into his own hands, Johnny.
He's having a great game so far, despite the conditions his side has been placed into.
Yeah, I think him and I think Primaro probably have their heads held high. Jeffrey's tried all he can. He's tried to mop up defensively. He's tried to instigate attacks. Primaro has been thrown into a really tough situation today, and he's done a very, very admirable job. Should be proud of himself. Here they go. Maybe D'Alfonso.
Alfonso, his final game of his career tonight.
Why not try a strike? I think as we get closer towards the end of this game, Adrian D'Alfonso gets the ball in those areas. He's going to let fly. There's still something to learn tonight. Take something from it for Western Strikers. They've got minutes into the goalkeeper Primaro. Real good developmental experience for him, and then I think maybe for Peter Merlopoulos, it's an opportunity to kind of see where his team is at. As Primaro spills it.
Can they do something and get the 7th? He does it. Goes just wide.
Just granted a commentator's curse onto young Primaro. Spilling that one. Tavares was lurking for, I believe he's still only got 2 goals. He's still on that hat-trick. And really should have converted there. Just dragging it wide to the right. But let's see that come again, maybe Playford.
And he sends it in.
Now he gets
bottom
his goal.
left-hand corner and gets his goal. Santiago Tavares gets his 3rd goal, his hat-trick for this evening. Incredible game from him, just to cap off the season.
Well, excellent press by Playford. Locking the ball in the wide area. Western Strikers try and play out of it. And they've just played straight into the press. Isaac Mullen, totally unmarked in the midfield, picks it up. Great ball to Tavares. Makes a nice little inside run. And that's a really, really good finish. Past Primaro. Now he's got his hat-trick. Maybe Ben Moore was keeping him on because he was on a hat-trick. Maybe we'll see him come off in a few minutes' time. But 7-1. It's good for... One thing that's good about this for Playford is that they're getting some goals into them. They're getting some confidence. Going to feel good about themselves going into finals, that's for sure. And just back on my point on Western Strikers before, as they've just made a couple of changes. Menekela is one of them who's come off. But I think for the coach, he'll get a good idea in a game like this of which of his players are kind of committed and ready to go for a promotion push next season, back up to State League 1, and which of his players maybe have their eyes elsewhere and are maybe not as invested in the club's long-term vision. I think on nights like this you do learn that.
Well, the mood just killed slightly. Western Strikers just ending their season with 10 men. And what is so far a 7-1 thrashing to Playford City. But Playford City, this game means nothing, as West Torrens Bacala are currently 4-0 up over the Vipers. A game that is pretty much complete with 17 minutes remaining, but a Vipers team that may be out of reach to get 4 goals.
Yeah,
however, as I say that, I reckon they just got a penalty. As I do say that, commentators curse from a...
Come back on, Johnny.
A different location in South Australia, but I may have given a commentator's curse. Could you imagine the drama if they can come back?
4 goals in 20 minutes, why not? So Strikers did make a couple of changes there. Manakella and... Too sure actually who the other player came off, but we did see Nicholas Polly and Sebastian Mazzarino come on for Strikers.
And they got the goal. Vipers slot it through, and they are 4-1 now. So
here we go.
They're on the comeback, the Vipers.
Well, that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
It would. We wanted that drama. Can it come? Well, this game is out of reach for...
Oh, what a turn.
But it's Tabarez palms it off. Can the Playford get their 8th goal? Still in. Across the face, and it's in! Playford make it 8, and what a goal again. Class above this Playford side.
And it's Reece Townsend who gets in on the end of the cross, gets in on the action, and it all starts with Tabarez again. My word, has he put in a performance tonight. Lovely, lovely run. Turn on the ball, just took a couple of defenders out the game initially, and then it's worked to the left-hand side. Ball stood up into the penalty area, and Primaro just misjudged the flight of the ball, and Reece Townsend won't get many easier goals than that. Simple-headed finish into an open net. 8 of the best for Playford. And Tabarez, I mean, if he's not going to be getting promoted with Playford into the NPL this year, I think he's a player which maybe 1 or 2 NPL clubs might be looking at regardless. My word. You could say he's playing a Western Strikers side that is very low in confidence, but he has been spectacular today. Oh, here's Mazzarino. Strikers trying to respond.
Sebastian Mazzarino. Off the bench. Want to try and help his side. Let's get a couple of back in this game.
Here he goes again, Tabarez, but here's Oldgate. Oh, it's an unnecessary foul. Brock Mitchell. It's going to be another set piece.
Just a fun fact as well for Matthew Di Matteo. Apparently he loves playing with either his shoelaces undone or completely out. That's a fun fact about him.
So the shoelaces are never actually done up.
Never.
They're either undone or they're just no shoelaces at all.
Yep.
Right. Why doesn't he get I don't know, Velcro boots or
Maybe just
something like that. Just change it up.
Maybe just doesn't like the pressure.
It's an interesting one. I wonder what the superstition is there. Must have worked for him one time. Maybe the day he got his first goal, shoelaces were undone. Set piece.
Who knows?
Maybe he's got him. maybe he's got him done up tonight, and that's why they 8-1 down.
Maybe.
You'd hope not.
Well, it's an interesting fact. I need my shoelaces done up all the time. Nothing worse than a loose shoe.
Seen Lewis Benetti walk past us in front of where we're standing, and obviously not too happy. I think for strikers, again, you know, at some point your pride needs to take over here. You can't let this get to something ridiculous like 10. You know, you've got volunteers, club volunteers, and people working every day behind the scenes. You've got to make sure that you're giving your best effort on the pitch, week in, week out.
Jeez, another shot for Vipers. It was incredible, just over the crossbar. It was probably the closest one they've had in a little while now. So this game, though, will be through.
Definitely not short of chances down at Bacala. Strange thing to say when they are 4-1 down, but seems like they've given it. Yeah, seems like they're getting a pretty good account of themselves. Definitely much better than what we've seen from Western Strikers here tonight.
Well, to the credit of Western Strikers, going down to 10 men wasn't an easy one. Hasn't helped them too much.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. That definitely should be mentioned when we are discussing their performance. But I think even before that was just far too easy for Playford. It almost like Western Strikers rocked up tonight like they were already defeated. There was no point in really making a game of it, which I think will be really disappointing for their coach. Here goes the Fusso Jeffrey. Why not? It's ambitious.
It's the last game of the season, you may as well.
Still looking to be positive, still looking to initiate something for his team.
Do you know how I said Football 24 may crash this weekend? It has.
Yep.
The live scoring app has crashed.
I'm actually surprised by that because isn't Football 24 actually a global app? They've got other fixtures on there, so it just seems it seems South Australia is too massive for it.
Maybe, or maybe South Australia is the only one that actually uses it.
It's also that. I think next challenge for the Football 24 creators, editors, whoever's out there maybe listening on the stream is we've got to get some State League 2 results on there. If that's possible. Might not be. Maybe the games need to be televised. I'm not sure. Not sure what the streamed. Sorry, not sure what the process is, but it's always good to be able to get local league results live at your fingertips.
Otherwise, you go old school and start texting people for the scores. Well, old school is actually phone calls. Run home, get the landline.
Well, even today in the reserves in the NPL, we had Campbelltown and Croydon were both on the same points.
Romaro, just got to be careful here. Tavares was lurking.
Yeah, Campbelltown and Croydon were both on the same amount of points going to the final day. So all Croydon had to do was win. That is superior goal difference, and they would have finished top. But I wonder if someone from Campbelltown went down to Croydon and checked on proceedings, and someone from Croydon maybe went to Campbelltown, do some texting. Obviously, there's no reserve scores on the Football 24 app. Here's a chance.
I saw Jeffrey try to cross it in. Tried his best, just couldn't get there.
Yeah, it was 2-on-1 there. Better ball, and that was a real chance for strikers. Looks like Adrian D'Alfonso as well is going to see out the full 90, as he should in his final game. Only thing now is a goal.
Just a poor pass from Sebastian Mazzarino. In the way was Ethan Allgate. Joined this year with Playford City. I've been quoted by Ben Moore as one of their best players this season, coming from the junior ranks. Just spotted in the ground as well. I'm pretty sure it's the grandfather of the Mullen. As we see, Playford try and produce something. Falls to Allgate, just outside the area. Allgate, and he sends it over. But yes, a great supporter of his grandkids, Mr. Mullen.
Well, it's another very successful year for the Mullen family. Earlier, looks like Isaac could get promoted, and Alex had another brilliant year, as he always does for Campbelltown. Daniel as well, another solid year. Campbelltown have had a really good season, and then Matt has played his part. Modbury finishing where they did, and also making the Australia Cup. So I'm sure he's a very proud granddad. That's for sure.
I remember asking family what it would be like for him in the for the grand final of the cup final, having 3 in there and 3 grandkids, and only one of them on one team and 2 on the other.
Ooh.
Would have been a tough day at the office to support the family.
I'd imagine maybe in that scenario you just support your individual grandson or grandsons and hope that they play well regardless of result. Of course, Alex and Daniel were the much happier grandsons on that day.
But obviously, pretty much all the Mullins have played a part at Campbelltown City. So maybe that's where Isaac could be heading one day.
Maybe. But
all eyes are set on reaching NPL with his side, current side, Playford City.
How do you see the potential finals picture for State League One? You think?
I reckon
Playford are a pretty good shout to go on and still get that second promotion spot?
I think they are. They definitely deserve it. I reckon it could be a promotion playoff in the grand final is how I'm picturing it. I think West Torrens Becallum may just back off. I think they're one of those sides that will try and win finals, but I think they've fought so hard towards the end that they'll just naturally back off in the finals, but it will mean so much more to these sides, Cumberland, Blue Eagles and Playford. And even a team like West Adelaide now, the confidence they've got coming in to this final series after opening up their brand new facility and some great form happening in the last few weeks, I have a feeling that they could be within a chance to make finals as well.
Who knows?
We'll make the finals, semi-finals.
And, you know, it's difficult for Bacalla, and it'll be the same for Pontian as well. You know, when you are in that position where you've had that jubilation, that euphoria of getting promoted, finishing top, and then realising that you've still got that final series to go and re-motivating yourself after a long regular season to go and get another trophy.
Well, just a quick update of that top 6. Top 4 remains unchanged. West Torrens, Bacalla, Playford, Adelaide Blue Eagles and Cumberland. But as it stands, West Adelaide are 5th and Adelaide Copper is 6th. So
I'm getting I can't access my Football 24 app. So.
It's slowly dying
I'm getting an our apologies cannot connect. So
Who's our apologies? I've never met him before.
yeah,
He can't connect.
no, can't connect.
Maybe ask someone else.
Unfortunately, we got no backups to Football 24, do we?
There are other websites,
There
but
are?
I have no idea what they are.
I think there's Sofa Score, but I don't think they do the live update. They might do, actually. They might do, or Flash Score.
Or you just do what I'm doing, watching all 6 streams at once.
It's also an option.
Well, I think Bacala, I'm getting some word in that they are going crazy over there. They are on the cusp of winning back promotion. They were only there just a couple of years ago in the NPL. And now they could be making their way back, well, they will be, unless a miracle happens from Vipers and can score 3 in just as many minutes. But that's it. Down here, end of the season for the Western Strikers. And Playford finish up in second place. They did all they could. They got the 3 points. But unfortunately, West Torrens Bacala didn't get any less than 1 point. They've got their 3 points, despite there still being plus 1 minute and additional time in their game. But 3-goal lead. Pretty much say it's done and dusted in their premiers. But let's not forget that number 10 for the Western Strikers, Adrian D'Alfonso, retiring after this season. That was his final 90 minutes in the blue and yellow. The Western Strikers, and what a great career he's had. Played finals, grand finals, almost win promotion a couple of years ago against the Western Strikers. Sorry, against Vipers FC. And got the promotion last year. Ends his career this year as they finish up in State League 1. Unfortunately, they finish in the bottom 2 and will be relegated, but what a career he's had. Let's emphasise that.
Yeah, definitely. Big congratulations to him. It's not easy for a lot of players to hang up the boots and call it a day. And I'm sure it can't be easy for him as well after the season that Western Strikers have had. But I'm sure when he gets the chance, he'll look back on his career, what he's been able to achieve. And on the flip side, for Playford, there's no time to celebrate this win too much. They do have some time now, a week off to prepare and get ready for finals. But now it's really all guns, all eyes on what is a massive finals run for this club, which definitely has aspirations to get back into the top flight. I think the first time since 2005, Johnny?
Yes, first time since 2005, and this is the highest place they've ever finished. Playford City, since 20 years ago. So in 20 years, this is the highest place ever.
So that's in any league table, any division?
I think it's in, overall, I think. So, because they were in NPL, and since then they've been lower than the top division.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the highest they've ever finished. So, well, they were a great season for them. And there we go. The Guard of Honour for it's his final year, his final game. And what a send-off for him. Unfortunately, not the result, but this is the end of his career. And we thank him for everything he's achieved through his time playing football. It's what we love about football. These moments like this give him the send-off he deserves. Well, that is all from down here. We're done and dusted. Thanks for joining us for this round 22 clash. Playford City get the win, 8-1 over Western Strikers, and a great send-off for at the end of the game, despite the result, for Adrian D'Alfonso from the Western Strikers. That's all from us, myself, Johnny Keko, and Christian Marchetti. Thank you, Christian.
Thanks, Johnny.
And, well, we're going to switch off. You can switch over as well and watch, if you're not a Playford fan, you can go and watch the Western Strikers, West Torrens Bacala game as they lift the premiership for 2024. That is all from us. Have a great week, and we'll see you for finals football next week in the state leagues and also the RA NPLSA. Have a great one, and that is all. We're out.